even you just visit a store and the staff would say like, "Hi, sweetie, how are you doing? Hi, honey." And I'm think, I just met you. Is that okay? That's really friendly.
Hi， 大家好，我是戴淑萱，我来自英国。在这个频道上，通常是我一个人说话，但是我在想，也许如果我可以给你们听听住在英国的外国人的看法，也许会蛮有意思的。这样你们来英国之前，可以大概知道英国的生活是怎么样的。所以我们先去看看他们的想法吧。Okay, everyone, so this is my friend Amy.
Hi.
Do you want to tell everyone where you're from and how long you've been living in England?
Yes, I'm Amy. I'm from Taiwan, and I have been lived here for over a year.
And why did you come here? Like, what were you expecting?
Okay, so I kind of want to change my lifestyle. So I quit the job and moved to UK to study.
Okay, and was there anything that surprised you when you first got here?
Oh, there's lots of things. Like, so first one, I feel like staff or people here are so friendly.
Oh, okay.
Because even you just visit a store and the staff would say like, "Hi, sweetie, how are you doing? Hi, honey." And I'm think, I just met you. Is that okay? That's really friendly.
I wonder if that might be a little bit of a Brighton thing as well, because I think in London it's a bit different.
Yeah.
And how do you answer that question? Because I know a lot of people find it difficult to know what to say to that.
Yeah, so at first I was always show my awkward face, but now I can say, "Yeah, I'm good. How are you? How are you doing?"
Nice.
Send the positive vibe back. Yeah.
So this is my friend Susan, and how long have you been in England, Susan?
Well, this is my 7th year, like year 7.
Do you feel like your perception of England has changed since you first came here?
Like before I came to the UK, I would think, oh, that's where like British people live. But after I came here, I realized UK is not just where British people live. It's more like a multicultural place, especially when I moved from Canterbury to London, because I can not only like find British people here, but also I could find Asian people, like Muslim people, like people from all over the world. So I don't feel I'm the different one.
Yeah, that's really nice. And I think that is a really good point, because before you go to a place, it's easy to think that it's just like the traditional place that it used to be like many years ago, and it's changed a lot since then, hasn't it? And I think that's what's really cool about London. You can find all different cultures from around the world, and it's authentic stuff, because obviously it's the people who've come from those places and brought their culture and their food and everything. So London's a very special place. So was there anything like when you first arrived that really surprised you?
Well, I feel like British people, they are very polite, because they will use like, "Could you please, would you please?" So when I first came here, I don't know like how to order things. I just say, "Oh, I want, for example, I want this, I want that." But my friend, like, she said, "Oh, you should say, can I have this, or can I have that?" And this is more polite.
Yeah, anything else that surprised you when you first came?
I found the water tastes really bad.
Really?
Like, I couldn't just drink it directly from the tap.
I think I normally actually prefer the taste of it. It's got a lot of chalk in it where we live.
Yeah.
So that's probably affecting the taste, but I just guess I'm really used to it. Anything else that surprised you?
In the summer, I think men hear this will probably get exciting, because girls don't wear underwear. Ooh. Like, ooh, okay.
Have you heard of Free the Nipple?
No, what's that?
It's just like a movement, like, why do we have to wear bras? Why should we cover up our nipples?
Yeah.
Men can walk around with their nipples out. We want to do that too. Yeah, I guess it's fashion as well. It's like kind of a trend.
Really? Okay.
Yeah.
Ooh, okay. But I love it. It just made me feel so free. I don't need to, do it, but I feel free.
Anything else that surprised you?
Dogs are really well behaved.
Dogs?
Yeah. Like public. Even you go to a restaurant and train, you can see, or a bus, you can see the dog just sit quite near to their owner. And that's incredible because usually dogs just bark all the time.
See, I never think of these things. Well, was there anything that really helped you like settle in the beginning?
Oh yeah, because I went here for uni, so I had a like British friend. We had class all the time, so we sit together, and from her I have learned some British culture. And also, I watched some YouTube videos.
So I guess it must have been really helpful for you to have a friend in the beginning.
Yeah.
I think that's so valuable. And I know that lots of people watching this channel find it really difficult to make friends. Are there any tips that you would give someone for how to make friends, especially if they're trying to make a British friend?
The reason why I have a British friend is because we are in the same tutorial group. For example, if there is an assignment need to do, we will just ask each other about the answers, like to share the answers. But I think maybe join some, like if you enjoy playing tennis, you can just join your uni's tennis club or things like that. Then you can make friends with not only British people, but also like people who enjoy this sports or things.
So do you feel like you made a particular effort to go outside of your comfort zone a little bit?
To be honest, I didn't. But I think that's my kind of New Year resolution. I need to do that, yeah.
Anyone thinking of moving here from Taiwan, what would you give them as suggestions or advice? Or
That's really like deep question for me, because I feel like I gave up the original life I have and I just start here from zero. So for me, like, if you're the kind of person you're not satisfied your life so far, maybe you want to change a little bit, maybe you want to explore more about the world or even yourself, then just do it. Like, don't let anything to hold you back. Yeah.
Nice. What would be the anything that might hold you back?
Oh, there's lots, like how people will look at you, how your parents will think about you, and or even like money, if you have enough money to live outside of country. Yeah, so there's quite a lots of reason.
If you don't mind me asking, was there a particular reason that you weren't satisfied with your previous life?
Oh, so before I came here, I lived in Japan. I had lived in Japan for 6 years. And I mean, life there was quite interesting, quite good. But I literally don't like work there. And the society, the social value made me feel like I can't breathe, like too many pressure on me. I've learned or spoke Japanese for quite a long time. And I also want to challenge myself that if I can master English as well.
Do you find life to be less kind of restrictive here, even compared to Taiwan?
It's more like open about like people, what kind of people you should be. It's not just like money, it's not just like house, it's not just like fancy bags or something. So here I feel like it's more like what kind of human you want to be. It's not that society to judge you or the normal opinion to judge you.
There are obviously people still judge. But it's maybe the pressure is less. Like less of it. Yeah,
totally.
Talk a bit about what you eat and how you found that.
Well, I literally eat potatoes all the time because I couldn't find like a proper rice. Maybe they have really good one, but I couldn't find like rice like Taiwanese rice or Japanese rice.
What kind of rice is that? Is it?
The texture is different.
Or something?
Yes, and I think it's more chewy.
Yeah, it is, isn't it? Oh, is it a different strain of rice?
Yes.
Completely.
Yeah.
That makes sense. We eat a lot of, I guess, basmati rice.
Yes.
And then long grain rice, which I thought was more like the Chinese one, but maybe it's a bit different.
No. I really love, it's easy to find healthy ingredient here like kale or beetroot.
Okay.
Because I couldn't find in Taiwan or Japan. So.
We do have a lot of vegetables, but I always feel like we're maybe lacking green vegetables.
Yes.
I feel like in Taiwan there's loads of different green stuff, and I don't know what to call it. It's just like the green stuff of different kinds.
Yeah, that's so true.
But yeah, the supermarkets are very well stocked with food from all around the world.
Yeah.
Like you can find pretty much anything, can't you?
Yeah.
Have you been eating out mostly, or do you cook for yourself?
So most of the time I cook for myself because I feel like it's hard to, for one person, eat outside. I literally need to find like friends to eat together.
Yeah.
Or if I want to eat by myself, I can only go to like fast food restaurant.
Yeah.
Yeah, so I feel like it's hard to eat outside by myself.
Yeah, I think that the eating culture is maybe lacking a little bit in terms of there's not really an in-between so often. It is like fast food or proper sit-down meal where you're going to look really weird if you're on your own.
Yeah.
And you have to spend quite a bit of money and it's a like nice environment and stuff.
Yeah.
I really wish we had more of just the cheap and cheerful, like you go in, you get good food.
Yeah.
And it's not about an experience, it's literally just because you need to eat.
Yes.
I really like the food culture in Taiwan.
If someone is planning to move to the UK, is there any particular tips that you would give them? Any advice?
Yeah, I think like because if people are going to live in the UK, they need to use English. So I think it would be good if they could practice English at home. Although they might can't understand the British accent when they first came. That's very normal. It's just like me at the first time. But it's always good to practice first, and also maybe know more about British culture, and maybe just watch some British TV series. I remember I watched Sherlock Holmes and Downton Abbey before I came to the UK.
Did you find that the English that you heard when you arrived here was quite different to the English you heard on TV?
Oh yeah, it's quite different. Well, it's the real like English world is not like Sherlock Holmes.
Last but not least, is there anything that really bothers you about the UK?
There's probably two things. One is small talk.
Yeah.
Oh,
I so agree with you.
Yeah, what I supposed to talk to a stranger or you just meet?
Wait, so when you said before that it's great that they're really friendly,
yeah,
is it like a double-edged sword? Because you're like, oh, that's lovely, but I don't want to talk back to you.
Or like, I don't know how to get into more deep. Or I want to know if they want to talk more or just,
Yeah.
I don't know the boundary.
The limit. Yeah, it is quite a tricky one.
Yeah.
Because, you can feel like you're just sort of on that surface kind of topics.
Yeah.
And you kind of don't want to go too personal all of a sudden, because that might be a bit strange.
Yeah.
But then how to actually get to know someone better. No, it is quite tricky. Yeah, I do agree with that. What would you do in Taiwan then? You're just like, hey, and then go deep?
I feel like Taiwanese can easily get deep, like, I really had that day yesterday. Yeah. I broke up with my boyfriend and okay. Are you right now? Like,
that's really nice.
People are really easily to just open their mind and tell you all the secret sure he has.
No, I did feel that people had they're easier to make close relationships.
Yes.
Because they'll just be honest with you straight away.
Yeah.
And I found that really refreshing, actually. But to be honest, that actually might be my favourite thing.
Okay.
That's partly why I love Taiwan so much. Because it isn't all just, like the weather and it's like, what do you actually care about?
Yeah.
Was there anything that made you want to stay in England rather than go back home?
The reason, I think, because I really love London. I think, just like I mentioned before, I think London is kind of a multicultural environment. I enjoy meeting people from all over the world. Yeah, it might hurt for my parents, but I don't want to stay with my parents because they are a little bit controlling. So I want to.
Let's hope they don't see this.
I hope not. Yeah.
But if you went back to China, you could live in a different house, presumably. Or would that not be the expectation? You'd be expected to live with your parents?
Well, if I go back to my city, I think they would like me to stay with them together.
Okay.
And also, the reason why I don't want to stay in Beijing or Shanghai, because it's just in 太卷了, like how to say that word?
Is that where there's like fierce competition
Yeah, yeah.
Too many people going for like the same kind of jobs, and so it's competitive, like the rat race.
Yeah, oh, rat race.
Yeah. I mean, people say that about London. I agree with you. It's a different kind of level.
But in London, like at least I have my like after like 5 p.m. I don't need to work, and I have my weekend and annual leave.
Okay.
But in China, I feel like lots of people work till 9.
Right. Yeah, the work-life balance is better here.
Yeah.
Okay, and my last question for you is there anything that's really bothered you about the UK? And you can say many things. Don't feel like you need to be polite.
Well, I really like the weather in summertime, but like in wintertime, like 4 p.m. it would be dark outside, so it really made me feel depressed sometimes.
I mean, I think I'm used to it, so I don't think I get affected by that in terms of mood. I haven't noticed it anyway. So yeah, and also just rain. It's not even like proper rain, like heavy rain and then stop. It's just always a bit of rain and a bit of cloud. Great. Okay. Thanks so much, Susan. Really nice to talk to you. 差不多了，这是今天的采访。那我想非常的感谢 Susan 今天接受我的采访。
不用客气，也非常开心和你一起聊天。
Is there anything else that you really wanted to tell people about the UK?
Just come.
Just come.
Just come to explore more. Just come to see different world. Like you will definitely find a lot of intriguing things you haven't seen before. So you just, you will get inspired every day. Yeah, so
nice.
Quite nice.
Love it. Great way to end.
It's so good.
Yeah, that's great. Well, thanks for being interviewed.
Okay.
And we'll see you next time.